Welcome to Tales from the Wild. Today, we visit the Outback. This rugged and unforgiving land is home to the world's deadliest animals. And for every species, this obsession with violence begins at an early age. The giant rabbits practice an ineffective slapping attack that irritates their enemies to death. But no amount of slapping can save them from a trampling of chicken turkeys. And although chicken turkeys have a confusing flavor, crocodiles will still eat them out of spite. But the one creature that is not like the others are the koalas. And well, this is about as dangerous as they get. Their nonsensical behavior is caused by their exclusive diet of toxic eucalyptus leaves. The sinus-clearing leaves have also been detrimental to their bodies. They suffer from a low-resolution skin and a veneer of pixelated fur. This young male, or Joey, will have his first poisonous leaf. But every fiber of his being was telling him that death would be a better choice in the long run. But for a koala, it's not so easy. Their brains are incapable of processing basic commands, such as the signal to die. And as he spends the majority of the afternoon drowning, he convinces himself that his mother never loved him. An angelic serpent offers this lost soul the opportunity to alter the course of his miserable existence. Since he's never seen an apple, he swallows it whole, much like the turds his mother nursed him with. The apple's potent glucohydrates are injected into his brain, fertilizing the cervical cortex and allowing his sentience to reach climax. But that might have been too much apple all at once. A few seizures later, it dawns on him that he can use his adorable face and marginal talents to amass a group of loyal followers. And thus, the King of the Outback was born. He commands his army to join him in eradicating all koalas, including his mother. This little Joey has come a long way with hardly any effort, proving that some of us really do just fail upwards. And as his powers transition into what is basically magic at this point, he bestows his army with special abilities of their own. And it wouldn't be long before his mother would see the monster he had become. As the sun rises on the koalas for the last time, they begin their day with the same blundering idiocy that's tarnished the Outback's reputation as one of the top 5 places to be mauled by a wild animal. It was now the beginning of the end, and the king could not be more delighted. The crocs and turkeys teamed up, finding entertaining ways to intensify the mayhem. But the rabbits were a disappointment. They couldn't decide on a power and ended up just pretending to help. But on the bright side, the smouldering koalas released a eucalyptus vapor that relieved sore throats for hundreds of kilometers. By the way, deciding on a name for this unprecedented extermination proved to be challenging. Koala historians went with an obvious and tasteless pun, but after much backlash had settled on their second choice, the koa-localypse. That really just sounds clunky, but you know, what can you do? The king's mother is all that remains. Once he's finished, we'll be one step closer to fulfilling Darwin's dream of complete global extinction. He stares at the back of his mother's head, fantasizing about the many ways to kill her. But there is only one, and it's to completely overdo it. But then, unexpectedly, she offers him that which he swore to never eat. And it was in this moment that the apple's glucohydrites unjaculate from his upper medullum and then rejaculate out of his lower rectumus. And just like that, the king's reign of terror was over. But you can't help but wonder, imagine what we'd accomplish if we could just hold in the poo that makes us strong. But as we all come to realize, no poo is stronger than the suffocating love of a mother. Now that is the face of a crushed spirit. Welcome to the club, mate. But it gets worse. She is in heat, and well, her options are a bit limited to say the least. And while extinction would have been the noble thing to do, we can take comfort in the fact that life finds a way. This has been Tales from the Wild. If you would like to use money to discreetly contribute to the re-endangerment of koalas, consider donating to this organization that's cleverly disguised as a charity.